What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, YouTube? Let's go ahead and chat. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, this is Monica Love TV, aka FANBASE Bachelor Queen Mo. I'm gonna come into you this morning because we got some news, we got some announcements, we got some things, we got some schedules, we got some things that we need to discuss for this channel moving forward. I don't know what I'm gonna call these episodes for those who are new to my channel. The description of my channel, doing things all while my way, all while having a smile. Positive vibes, positive energy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please hit that like button, that subscribe button. Okay, and when you're coming in, please make sure that you you hit that chat section and different things like that. Um, yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Yeah. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and get into this energy. Um, these last couple of days, for those who've been around me, it may have seemed like I'm moving weird and different things like that. But one of the things I want to let you know that is nobody's moving weird. It's just the energy of the world that is the truth is coming out, right? The truth of how the human species is betraying one another, um, backstabbing one another, um, lying to one another, uh, and all of that is coming to the surface. And a lot of people are, you know, being exposed for being frauds, liars, and a lot of people are having to come, you know, do the spiritual work, awakening, whatever you want to call it, and a lot of people are having to have self discovery, right? Um, yeah. So a lot of people are having, self discovery, um, and trying to find and having to come to the realization that this world is not what it seems, and they've been having to, basically self reflect, and take accountability for their action in their lives and in their situations. And so, it's the energy has been always. So for those who knew over here, you know, I went from the church spirituality into discovering who I was, understanding the power and the purpose, and understanding who I am. And so lately, it has seemed like it's been coming off as, oh, I'm being arrogant, I'm being ass, or things of that nature. And this is why I want to talk. So if you're new, hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. I am a fan-based ambassador and a community leader, and I don't take that lightly. So a lot of times, my energy is passionate, because I am one of the ones who are in plain sight and being spiritually abused. Um, and that's just fact. I'm being spiritually abused, and I see it and I call it out. So when I call it out, last night we had a broadcast, as always. Someone comes in my broadcast and they, come, do this bullying energy. And then they'll bully, and then they'll erase their comments after they feel that they can intimidate me. And that's just been the energy overall over my life at 45. So when I created this channel was me starting to speak my voice. It was not more about validation. It was a more about me able to tell my truth and tell how far I come and my whole purpose, right? Um, as you can see, I created I Am My Sister's Keeper LLC, and I wanted to start with that this morning. Um, I really wanted to start with that this morning. I really wanted to start with why I created I Am My Sister's Keeper LLC. Because there's a section of the community that we don't look a certain way, we don't talk a certain way, we don't dress a certain way. And it's not about validation. It's about being treated fairly, with respect, with kindness, with care. And so I created this space to where you can get help on your terms, right? They'll give you a bag of food, then they'll leave you. Or people will come in your life and act like they're helping you, and they'll turn the knife in your back. And so when I created this company, it's more about you finding the best version of you on your terms. And I didn't have people, I didn't have people literally tell me, "Oh, you ain't got no degree. This is stupid. Why you doing this? Why you doing that?" I done had people literally try to sabotage my vision and my purpose. And so again, for those coming in, I come from the background of the church, right? Here we go. Here we go. There they go with the bullying again. That is my point. This is okay. So thank you for coming in and giving me the example that I need. This is what I'm saying. These energies come in and they'll call me stupid. They'll call me slow. They'll call me retarded. It's just constant, right? And this is what I mean about this is my whole life. This is what they do, right? And so again, I'm going to continue to stand on my purpose, stand on my plan, stand and not be cracked. There they go again. There they go again. You know what I'm saying? Doing the same thing. It's the same energy over and over and over and over again. So let's go on here and finish what I was saying. So I started my company, you know what I'm saying? Because I know in need of powerful things. And that's why it was impelled for me to get up this morning. Because I know how these energies do. This is the typical same old thing that they do. Yeah, I am. I'm just gonna focus on the positive. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wanted to come in and let y'all know that's what we're gonna continue to move forward. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a constant. This energy is constant. This energy is constant with me. It's every so I've been here to expose these bullies. Thank you. Love is all that matters. Yeah, love is all that matters. And I'm gonna continue to be loved. And see, what people don't know is my YouTube channel is my government name. So my name is etched in stone as love. So on this channel, we're gonna continue. Today, Saturday, y'all don't have no live, but y'all had a live stream yesterday. Oh, y'all do got a live stream today. Y'all have a live stream today at 6:30. FANBASE is love. Y'all got a live stream today at 6:30. Y'all got a live stream today at 6:30. And then we'll be doing movie night on FANBASE. So that's why I promote FANBASE, because you see how people coming in the comments. That's why I promote FANBASE, because FANBASE is about love, is about healing. You can invest. The minimum to cash out is $5. You know what I'm saying? So that is where we can get deliverance, you know what I'm saying, from this, right? You know, this is, you know, that's why I promote fan base. Because it's our black media. Yeah. So let's get this overall energy. But yeah, I'm gonna, you know, continue to focus on love. But I just been impelled to talk louder. I've been that's what, you know, cause this last couple of weeks, these last couple of days, the energy been more than ever to try to silence my voice. Earlier this week, they tried to silence my voice. They literally tried to have me go into psychosis to where I'll be flipping out, where I'm screaming, where I'm losing it, you know what I'm saying? Where I'm cussing at the screen and no, no. You know what I'm saying? I rebuke you, devil. I rebuke you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's just that. And you know, one of my good mentors told me one time. He said, "If they not hating on you, you ain't doing nothing right." And if they ain't hating on you, if they ain't focusing on you, you know what I'm saying, you not doing nothing right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? In the name of Jesus. Yeah, it rebuke them in the name of Jesus. Thank you, fam. That's what I'm talking about. Our love will outweigh that hate. Outweigh that hate. And that's why I implore any black person, any person of color to come over to fan base. Because we don't have to deal with this. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to deal with this. And that's just the truth. That's another reason why I love fan base. That's another reason why I love fan base, because we don't have to deal with these type of things. And somebody was like, well, if you being bullied over here, no, I said my people need to know about fan base. You know, my people need to know about fan base and know there's a community where you can receive love, where you can receive kindness, where you can receive help, where you can import your TikTok, where you can import your Instagram. So we'll be going over that later on today at 6:30. You know what I'm saying? We'll be going over that 6:30, you know. So again, you know what I'm saying? The fan base, our currency is called love, right? It's called love. My last name is Love. I'm a fan base ambassador and investor over there. So you right. You right, Jay. You said you right. Love is outweighing all this hate. You right, Jay. Love is outweighing all of this hate. It is. Because what's where they wanted me to feel like I was of value, I wasn't important. I'm receiving love, kindness. And that's what I focus on. I'm over here spreading the love. I'm over here letting people know. You know what I'm saying? That there's a place you can go. You know what I'm saying? If you being cyberbully, bully, whatever, fan base, I'm over there. That's why I'm over there. I'm over there. You know what I'm saying? But it's every broadcast now. So you know what I'm saying? New levels, new devils. I'm a public figure. I'm a new devil. It's new levels, new devils. New levels, new devils, man. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? New levels, new devils. They don't like that I have a voice. Let's go ahead and get into this energy. You know what I'm saying? We'll see the message for y'all today. See what y'all message is today. But yeah, y'all got a show today at 6:30. Y'all have a show today at 6:30. So definitely watch out for that. And y'all had one last night. So yeah, I'm over here spreading the goodness and the positive. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here spreading the positivity. The positivity. Okay, let's go. Let's get it. Ten of Cups. It's a love. Lot of love. Lot of love. Lot of love in the air. Two of Two of Swords. People is blinded by all this love that you receive. It's catching people off guard. It's catching a lot of Empress energies off guard that you are receiving, love. That you are receiving love. And it's catching a lot of feminine energies off. You know, clarify the Ten of Cups. Yeah, it's catching a lot of people off guard that a mature man is lifting you up and it's non-sexual. So again, a lot of terrible energies will come and they, bully you and different things like that. And this mature man is lifting you up and giving you the platform and giving you the positivity. Clarify Two of Swords. Clarify Two of Swords. Two of Swords. Yeah. It's catching people off guard that you are getting sudden wealth. Sudden wealth from being positive, from being love. Yeah. Yeah. This Empress is in a marriage and is jealous. A lot of Empress energies are in situations where they're not receiving the Ten of Cups properly and not being taken care of properly, and that's just that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They want me to read these comments so bad. They constantly come in here doing the same shit. Same shit. Same shit. I'm not blocking their comments. For what? Anyways, yeah, mature man clarified by, yeah, this is causing a lot of storms. Causing a lot of storms. Got people cyber stalking you, bullying you. You know what I'm saying? Because why? These are karmics. These are karmic individuals that see that you getting something wealth, and all they can do is watch and be bullies. Clarify marriage. Yeah. Like I said, trapped in these marriages, trapped in these situationships, trapped in these partnerships. That's what I'm saying. They always trying to, stop your voice. Clarify. Yeah. They trying to keep these divine masculines that don't belong to them. And there's a lot of people that see you as value. And that's just that. They see you as value. They see you important. A lot of divine masculines. And it's making these Empress energies jealous. Yeah. Karmics. What'd I tell you? That's why they're in the comments bullying. That's why they're in the you know what I'm saying? That's why they're in the comments bullying, because you receiving sudden wealth and it's blinding and it's a funeral. Because now they don't have mind control over you, Debo. You know what I'm saying? They don't got mind control over it. It's a funeral. It's a funeral because they don't got mind control over you. Hey, welcome. Yeah. Yup. The whole reason why these divine masculines went over and married these karmics energies is because they thought that this mature man that was helping you out and was giving you the Ten of Cups and supporting you when they should have been supporting you, they thought that you was having a workplace affair. That's why it was out of jealousy. It was out of it was out of jealousy. It was out of it was out of jealousy. Clarify divine masculine. Clarify divine masculine. Yeah. Yeah. Clarify the divine masculine. This mature man is giving you love and support. And people don't like that. And people don't like that you don't have to sleep around. You don't have to sleep around. You help people with love. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Divine masculines are putting a tower. A tower. It's a tower to all this negative energy. That's why Funeral came out with karmics. It's a whole tower going on. It's a tower going on. It's a tower going on. Clarify Funeral. Yeah. All the magic, see, it's a tower. Because all the magic that these people was trying to keep you, blind you from your sudden wealth, blind you from your power. They tried to blind you. It's not working anymore. All that trickster energy is dead from these karmics. Because you know who you are. You know who you are. And these empresses, you know what I'm saying, is mad. These baby mamas, these whatever the situation be, they're upset. And I think a lot of times when people like me speak the truth, it comes off as psychotic, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? We know. You know what I'm saying? We know. Yeah. Yeah. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. They wanted you to be in Two of Pentacles. They thought that you was over there dealing with a divine masculine and y'all was sleeping together, and you know what I'm saying? That ain't the case. So they married this empress. Come to find out, she is in the Two of Pentacles. Her money is in the Two of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. Everybody who portray like they, you know, online, that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important for you to stay in your lane and for you to stay focused on your path, because what you see could be is not what it is. It's not what it is. Yeah, it's a tower. The tower that they wanted for you to fall in is now they're imprisoned. They're in prison in a storm. Yeah, people gonna click off because they don't, they're dealing with a false person and they mad that you figured out that they were false. You figured out that they didn't have their best interest. You figured out that they really didn't love you. You know what I'm saying? Whole time they were taken from you so that you could be in the Two of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? They were taken from you so you could be in the Two of Pentacles. Clarify Two of Pentacles. Yeah. You look, you got sudden wealth. From what? Being treated right, treated fairly. You moved away from this pathway. See, everybody's money issues is not about issues. Is you don't chase, you attract. You attract by being kind. You attract by being loving. You attract by being positive. You attract by being positive. Yeah. You don't chase, you attract. Clarify imprisonment. Clarify imprisonment. Clarify imprisonment. Yeah. Yeah. They know their time up. That's why a lot of them, they blocked you. Because they knew. They knew. Yeah. Now, these false people is exhausted because they magic to try to manipulate you out of your money, out of your prosperity, about people, you know what I'm saying, loving on you. So not only did they did not want you to get this 10 of cups, they did not want you to receive your God-given inheritance. Yeah. That's why it's a funeral dealing with these karmics. They exhausted. They exhausted. These false people exhausted. That's why it's a tower. So if somebody blocked you, tell God thank you that they blocked you. Tell them. Tell them, you know what I'm saying? Tell them, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for blocking them people out of my life because, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. They want you to, they want you to turn around off your path and pay them attention because now they having money troubles. Now they having money troubles, but they want you to pay attention to them. You know what I'm saying? If you was giving to somebody, you know what I'm saying? And if you didn't give somebody a large sum of money, God said you about to get that back tenfold. What did I say? Did you see it? Did you see it? God said if you gave somebody large amount of money, large amount of energy, and it left you in the Two of Pentacles, God said your money is here. You know what I'm saying? And that's just period. That's just period. That's just period. People, see, that's the thing. Chosen ones, they want us to spaz out. They want us to, be in these comment sections. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a year, come next month, that I went to Atlanta and chose myself. See, that's how I know. You know what I'm saying? I speak off wisdom and spiritual knowledge. It's been a year since I've been in the fan base, and when I came back from Atlanta, choosing myself and my destiny, because God sent me a helper, and I listened and I followed God's wisdom. When I came back from Atlanta, it seemed like the attacks got worse. Because as soon as I came back into town, my car was broken into, my house was broken into. And ever since then, because before I went to Atlanta, they were, fuck on my headspace. They really wanted me to go into a psych hospital. Thus, they do stuff like this in the comments. So again, they can't stop what God has for you. They just can't. Clarify time. They can't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. You got your bag patch. You like, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? God has for me. Yeah. You chose yourself. You chose peace. You chose, yeah. Yeah, these people is exhausted. They don't want y'all to hear this. That's what I'm saying. Keep going. Because you got the 10 of Cups, and you got money out here, and you got a spiritual helper. That is non-sexual. See, a real divine masculine gonna step up and help his community. And it got people in their head exhausted. False person that they magic ain't working no more. It got them in their head. It got them in their head. But I tell you, you already knew that if you follow divine spirit, if you follow your higher power, all of this will come to you. And you did it by keeping your head up high. You did it by not feeding it. So you transmuted the energy. What does that look like? Well, if you needed to cry, you cried. Well, if you noticed that it was a scar that you needed to take care of, you went in and you did the work. Yeah. Clarify. This happening fast. This is now. This is now energy. You see what I'm saying? This is now energy. 2-time cards come out. The two-time cards coming out. That's what I'm saying. It's happening now. People do not, I'm telling you, people do not know what to do with your energy. People do not. We talking about everybody in your life right now is in chaos because they don't know, because you didn't took your power back. And what does that look like? Letting people say what they gonna say, letting people do what they gonna do. You were put in these people's life to send them a blessing, and they would learn. Their lesson was to learn how to treat people, learn how to treat people. A lot of these people pray. A lot of these people pray for help. A lot of these people pray for help. A lot of people pray for help. Now they in their head because all of what they try to do to you, they're not getting anymore. It's not working anymore. It's not working anymore. It's not working anymore. Clarify the five of swords. Yeah, they in their head. They're in their head. They're in their head, yeah. Why? What did I say? You matured. Yeah. They're in their head because they looked at you as weak. They looked at you as inferior. They looked at you as, at the time when you met these people, they were sucking you dry. They were, you know what I'm saying, energy wise, money wise, lying to you, stealing you. Okay, so last week we had the energy. We're going over, and it's on my fan base page. We were going over how Jesus was portrayed by Judas with a kiss. They betrayed you with a kiss. And now that you say do as you will, and you just let it be, you ain't fight, you ain't argue, you know what I'm saying? You said let it be, God, let it be. If it's your will, yeah. You so mature and so wise that you said, God, if it's in your will. And once you let go and let God, this is how the tower came down. This is how the tower came down. Because you let go and let God and you understood. Yeah. People mad that your occupation is lifting you up. They mad because your occupation brought you a lot of love. They didn't want you to receive love. They didn't want you to receive money. For a lot of these energies, they were hoping that you get belly up. They wanted you dead. That's just, and it's and what it's giving me is a lot of feminine energies. Feminine energies that you never seen. You know what I'm saying? Chosen ones. It's a lot of feminists that wanted you. It's feminists. You over here laughing and you enjoying yourself. You know what I'm saying? In this time frame, you enjoying yourself. You being happy. You being appreciated because you deserve it. You've been traumatized. You've been let down. You've been lied to. So you deserve this. You deserve this. You know what I'm saying? Clarify, mature. Yeah. Now they trying to recharge. Now they trying to figure out what they did wrong. But you not ducking this fade. You could be all in your head if you want to, but you not ducking this fade. You not ducking karma. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? Now they wishing, you know what I'm saying, that they were a little bit more, where they at, there's, in this marriage with this empress, there's no intimacy. There's no true, babe, are you all right? How did you eat? Are you sure? Are you okay? It's me. This empress that they married, that they had a child with, there's no intimacy over there. You know what I'm saying? There's money troubles. There's money troubles. You know what I'm saying? They on social media trying to flex. God said don't pay attention to the people on the social medias that's trying to flex. Concentrate on your path and on your journey. And on your journey, Chosen ones, God has sent an angel unto you, a mature divine masculine that's treating you with respect. It's not about sex. It's about fair. And I want you to get comfortable with receiving. What does that look like? Receiving. Oh no, I don't. I got it. You ask for help. Let the world continue to love on you. Okay? Because you put in a lot of sleepless nights. You put in a lot of crying. You did a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Letting people tell you what you wasn't. When the whole time that you are who you say that you are. And that's a lot of things too. Is because the tower is coming down because you've been saying who you've been. You've been who you've been the whole time. But God had you in isolation, and it's happening from September. People are getting their karma from September to March. Because in March, they call themselves embarrassing the chosen ones. No. You trying to embarrass the chosen ones, and that's not gonna happen. Clarify laughter. That's why it's a tower out here. You laughing. You laughing because you like my way or the highway, huh? My way or the highway. Look at all your good fortune. They talking about some my way or the highway. Who gonna be who little secret? Who gonna be who little side chick? I deserve a divine relationship, a divine partnership, a divine friendship that I'm treated with respect. Yeah, it's been illuminated. It's been illuminated it's been illuminated that you've been who you was. Now they, like I said, now they over there trying to recharge, trying to figure it out. But for some of them, it may be too late. You know what I'm saying? For some of them, it just and this energy's been coming out. And that's why these last couple of days, the spirit been like, get louder, go live more. I need for them to hear this word, my child, that I'm here. For a lot of you that's been following me for a minute, I said Easter Sunday, God has already came back. Because across the street from the house, because my story is as follows. I went to Atlanta a year ago. Then in January, between December and January of 24 and January of 25, God told me to be still. February, he delivered me from that space and that place where I was. So I know what I'm talking about. And, you know, all that reckless sex, that's the energy that wants you to be in. You like, I desire true intimacy. But they wanted to come to you with this reckless sex energy. You know what I'm saying? Seeing you as a side piece in a secret. And you like, God said not mine. God said it's not mine. God said not mine. He said not mine. He sure did. He said not mine. Clarify my way or the hard way. He said not mine. He sure did. He sure did. Yeah. This has been illuminated again. Coming in fast. You know what I'm saying? Coming in fast. Coming in fast. Coming in fast. Yeah. Coming in fast. Yeah. Yeah. Now they coming in and being spiritually woke. That it was a lot of reckless, like the decision that they made should have been with you. See, this is people that don't got no patience. You know what I'm saying? These people that don't got no patience. Ain't got no patience. Now they want to come in and say you're the Ace of Cups, you're their world. You're receiving the Ace of Cups. Now they want to come in and talking about some, you my Ace of Cups. I didn't got wise again. They didn't got wise to who you are. But for some of you, God is saying it's too late. Because I gave you plenty of time to change your behavior, to change your actions. I gave you plenty of warning signs. I sent this person to tell you what, you know what I'm saying, and to help you. And you abuse my blessing. So I'm not gonna keep my daughter around, keep my son around while you abusing them. I'm not finna do it. I'm not finna do it. You asked for this person. You prayed for this person. You got this person, and you abuse this person. No, yeah. Yeah. Communication is coming in today about how they got a spiritual awakening. You know what I'm saying? They was in the wrong situation. They got the extra cuff for you. It's been illuminated to who you are. This coming in today. Yeah, they was laughing. They were laughing when you ain't had no money. But knowing the whole time, God was hiding you. You were in the background. See, that's another thing that people always judge a book by its cover. You may look broke. If you ever heard people say millionaires don't dress like they millionaires, but whole time they millionaires, I repeat. See, that went over some people's head. You know what I'm saying? Whole time. Okay, whole time you was the blessing. You know what I'm saying? They chasing coins. You chasing changing empires. They looking for instant gratification. You creating legacy. Let me repeat that for the people in the back. You know what I'm saying? They're chasing instant gratification while you're building legacy. While you're building legacy. See, I'm spiritually guided to tell my story so that I can illuminate and bring to the light all of this. That's why energies, I'm so powerful. I can think of somebody and they'll call or they'll text or they'll come around. We just that spiritually in tune. That's why High Priestess is out here, because we wise, we see all, we know all. And that bothers a lot of people. That's why, you know, they were blinded. They were blinded the whole time that you are the Ten of Cups. They played a High Priestess for an Empress. They played a High Priestess for an Empress. Talking about this my way or the highway. My way or the highway. Nope. You're not going to keep playing on my top. God said you're not going to keep playing though. You're not going to keep playing. You're not going to keep playing. You're not going to keep playing on the High Priestess top. Now they longing for you. Now they longing for you. Now they longing for you. Yeah. You put distance towards this reckless sex type of energy. This coming in and out. This you put distance. You put distance. You got wise and you put distance against this energy because you require intimacy. You require for people to be vulnerable. Vulnerability is not weakness. When I be on here crying, when I be on here, yeah, I'm being vulnerable because that's the problem. That's the problem. Everybody act like we all don't go through shit. We all act like we don't go through shit. And that's the problem. People don't want to speak up. So, I knew ever since I was a child that I was supposed to be a leader. Now they want to come in and pop the question towards you. Now they want to come in and pop the question towards you. And you like, why not? Why not? Why now you want to come pop the question? Why? Why now you want to come? You're turning your back on the situation. And they know it. And they know it. They know that you're tired. Because when you gave them time to clarify the situation, they wouldn't talk. They come in with this reckless sex energy, and you put distance. You put distance towards it. You like, if you're not gonna come in vulnerable, if you not gonna come in, if you being fake, I don't need that. Clarify distance. Yeah. They under pressure and they're under pressure. They're under pressure. They're under pressure. See, I'm telling you, since my birthday when I turned 45, I passed out 3 or 4 times, and it was to shut me up. These entities was trying to literally kill me. They were literally trying to kill me because they did not want for me to expose this type of energy. They did not want me to expose this type of behavior. They did not want me to expose, you know what I'm saying? They did not want me to tell the truth. They wanted me to be a silent victim, and you're not a silent victim. Yeah, 10 of swords. You like, why today? Why today? Why now? Why now? You like, no, I'm straight. You like, no, I'm straight. That's what you said. Turning your back. So since you caught on to their BS, since you didn't caught on to they mess, they in the Page of Cups. Because they caught themselves trying to do some type of revenge or whatever they was caught in, it caused them to be kicked out of their blessing. Yeah. The Hermit. Now they going into hermit mode. You then came out of hermit mode. You out of hermit mode. They went to hermit mode to get wise. Now they feeling under pressure that they gotta hurry up and come to you. Come to you. Now you want to come clean. Now you want to talk. Now you know what I'm saying? No, I'm straight. 10 of swords. Yeah. I told you. Once you decided that you are valued, that you important, unexpected income, sudden wealth. So this is why they want to come towards you, because you been who you said you was. Now they want to come in and be your main man. Now they want to come in. Cause the decisions that they made, that they put themselves in. We all have freedom of choice. What did I tell you? Bad health. A lot of them, bad health and bad mental health. Bad health and bad mental health. Bad health and bad mental health. Let's get their true intentions. And I'ma take me a small little break before before we go, cause we got a 6:30 show, so this is a mini message for right now until later. Yeah, now they want to come in and check in. Now they want to come check in. Now they want to come check in. Now you want to come check in. Now you want to come check in, right? Now you want to come check in because you see that this high priestess been who she said she was the whole time, and there's a divine master and a mature man that is taking her serious. Yeah, this is bad news for them. This is bad news for them that somebody else seen your value, and they wish they would have seen your value sooner. They wish they would have seen your value sooner. That's all this is. They wish they would have seen. They wish they would have seen your value sooner. They wish they would have seen your value sooner. That's all this is. Yeah. Yeah. All this traveling back and forth. You did it that. You know what I'm saying? That traveling back and forth. They want to come check in to talk about some bad news and explain why they've been traveling back and forth, but between you and this empress. They want to come explain to you now why. I should have told you. 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 I said no. I already knew. Yeah. Continue to be kind. Clarify bad news. Soul part energy. Yeah. Yeah. You've been, it's bad news. You are individual. It's bad news to them that, yeah, you've been the individual. You've been handling yourself as an individual. That's that pack mentality. Yeah. And you on your purpose. Yeah. Yeah. Travel back and forth. They're like, now they realize this traveling back and forth is not in their purpose. You are their purpose. You are their purpose. And they should have been an individual. They should have treated you what? More kindly. Now they want to come in and be kind. Now they want to come in and kind and tell you the truth and tell you, yeah, what I tell you. They want 3 of Cups. Three of Cups. 3 of Cups. Clarify individuality. What did I tell you? 3 of Pentacles. They ain't got no money. They realizing that you are the money. You know what I'm saying? They see that by you being an individual, you know what I'm saying? Now they want to come in and suck some more money off of you. Now they want to come in and suck your energy. No, you're not going to do that. Clarify purpose. Yeah. They in the 4 of Swords because why? You was in your purpose. And they realized traveling back and forth, being fake, got them in this bad health situation. Yeah. Yeah, you living in your purpose. Got them like this. Whew, child. 3 of Cups. Yeah, now they're in despair because again, they chose an empress over a high priestess. They in despair because they chose an empress over a high priestess. This high priestess knew about this empress the whole time. What did I say? This high priestess knew about this empress the whole time. But this high priestess remained kind. Now, by her turning her back, got them in the Three of Pentacles, despair. This high priestess chose to be an individual. Clarify Three of Pentacles. Yeah. Now they want you to be their main female. No, I'm not a main female. I'm the only one. Yeah. Now who they chose to be their main female got them in court. Who they not only is they see you being an individual, and they should have been an individual, but it's bad news. Why? Because who they chose over you, which is this empress, got them in Three of Pentacles and in court. Four of Swords. Yeah. Clarify the Three of Cups. Yeah. This empress that they had a family with. Clarify main female. She was a false person. They thought that you was the false person. They thought that you was a false person. Now they over there salty. They over there salty because they done dealt with somebody. They done chose somebody over you. They ain't who that they said that they was. That they ain't, yeah. Ain't no harmony over there. Ain't no harmony over there. Ain't no harmony. That's what I'm saying. God wants you to stay focused. God wants you to stay on your purpose. God don't, you know what I'm saying? Just don't pay him no mind. Because these individuals, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, continue to be an individual. You know what I'm saying? Continue to be on your purpose. You were brought in to teach them how to use their own brain. Yeah. Now they daydreaming about you. They over there with a family, but they over there daydreaming about you. See, they blocked you and they for this family, but they not happy and they daydreaming. That's why they salty. That's why they salty. They over there suffering in silence. If you unhappy, you gotta make that move. Yeah. They in isolation. Yeah. They is in isolation. Yep. They is in isolation. Dealing with what they was dealing with. It's their pride. Pride. It's their pride that got them in this. Told you. They suffered in silence that they want to be exclusive with you because you the high priestess. You the high priestess and you got a divine feminine, you got a divine masculine who is helping you. Now they wishing that they now they in isolation, wishing they was shallow. They was going off a surface level. You the high priestess. You the high priestess. Yeah, you the high priestess. And that's just that. They was just shallow. So I'm about to pull some self-care and then we're gonna get out of here. But I'll see y'all today. Y'all got a show at 6:30. We go over FANBASE. So, you know, In all my shows, I go over a spiritual message. That's what I do. That's my job. That's my spiritual assignment. That's my spiritual purpose, is to constantly, every time I open the airwaves, get a message out. That is my purpose. That is my purpose. Thanks for the like, Shaw. What is your self-care on the way out the door? Okay. What else? What else Spirit wants y'all to know? Oh yeah, they don't even want y'all to do that. They don't even want y'all to do that. So that's self-care they don't want you to do. Okay. Yeah. Connect with the crystals. Okay. So that's y'all message, y'all morning message. Y'all get an evening message on tonight's show. Every time I open these airwaves, a lot of times I have to get these messages out. So I'll see y'all at 6:30.